All right, guys, getting ready to go here. I'm sure you can hear Will in the back moving some tugs around and things. You can see up there, I just climbed up. We got both the covers off. Very scary getting up there, but we got those down. Everything in front of the intakes has been removed as far as covers. So we are just about ready to go. He's going to hook up to the tow now here. A little bit.
Never straddle it. You won't have to. Throw one set under for now.
That's probably out far enough for us to run it, right?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Not a bad view. We're gonna be riding brakes on the way there. Should be fun. We got Will up front. He's gonna tow us safely. Got a couple people riding in cars and tugs, bringing some of our equipment. Should be fun. Absolutely massive aircraft behind. What a beauty. All right, here she goes. So as we pass that beautiful NASA T-78, I do want to let you guys know what kind of the plan is for today. So as you said at the beginning, or as I said at the beginning, we were talking about possibly going up, starting the engines and then bringing it back. Getting out up on jacks, doing some gear swings, rigging the right main gear door, stuff like that, which is the plan. But also we have Jared in the front cockpit today. And what we want to do is if this engine run goes well, we're not for sure yet, keep watching the video to see if that actually happens. But if everything goes well, we do want to actually, instead of towing it like we are right now, actually taxi this thing back to the hangar, or have Jared taxi it back, which would be monumental and a huge step getting this thing up in the air. So hopefully everything goes well where we can taxi it back and actually get back to the hangar. Definitely a great day to be doing this. Super foggy still. Hopefully it'll clear up a little bit, but definitely still plenty of visibility, at least around the jet. So not too bad. Looks like they have some sort of event going on over there, some youth event. Looks pretty fun. So if you guys were out there and saw our jet, hopefully you'll see a taxi back here in a few minutes. But yeah, should be fun.
As you come out of the chocks, you know, get on the taxi switch there, and just make sure you got your nose gear steering, check your brakes, and then do whatever you need to do. I'll meet you over at the hangar.
All right.
We'll get her in the chocks and we'll shut her down. Don't forget to scavenge. It'll probably still dump a bunch of fuel, but don't forget to scavenge before we shut down.
Okay. And for the nose wheel steering, while we're still in the chock, do you mind if I check it?
Yeah, no, that'd be fine. That'd be fine.
And then as soon as we pull the chocks, I'll roll forward and test the brakes like a foot.
Yep, that's just enough to make sure they're working.
And someone can still throw the chocks if they have to, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
Who's pulling the Dash 60 out?
The guys operating it.
We're doing
Dash
60. We'll just push it out of the way.
Yep.
And it, literally, you can just push it out of the way.
And I'll make sure we don't have the flaps down yet, so you know, don't get
Hey, Will, could
BLC'd to death.
you come up here real quick? I got a question on something.
Pass that around.
Check it, please. That's all far away from the jet.
Yeah, that'll read.
Yeah, we got plenty.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and get power on.
So run it straight out. Hey, Will?
Yeah.
Do we even want to move the Dash 60? He's clear as long as we don't drop the wings.
Yeah, as long as he can clear it, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, push it out of the way so we can go fine.
Yeah, that'll work. Yep.
All right.
Don't go left at all. Go
Do
straight.
that.
Master on. And crank.
Let's go. Let's freaking go. So awesome. And here he comes.
All right, we did it. I just speed the fuck up because you started doing the 90. I was like, oh, yeah, brakes feel good.
Yeah, how was it taxiing it?
Good, yeah. The nose wheel steering works great. Brakes feel good.
Awesome to hear.
Yeah, everything wiped out. Yeah, it's nice.
Great job, Jared.
Worked out, and I know it's been a little while since the brakes have been activated. That's why I was going really slow. And
Well, after we did the tire change on that right main, I got there, put those brakes on, I thought, oh my God, Jared's gonna get on those brakes and something's gonna go south.
well, I checked them a few times. You can hear me. I bumped up the power
Yeah.
and then was braking a
Stomped on
few
some-
times. And
That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
We're gonna blame
And it
the
feels-
fuel leak on Jared.
Yeah.
it's got to be my fault.
All right, guys, we've got the jet all in behind me. Now we're gonna do our second task of the day. We did our engine run and she did taxi back, as you guys saw. That was absolutely beautiful. Love to see it moving on its own power. That's a huge step, huge accomplishment. Definitely great. I'm glad you guys could enjoy that with me today. And now we're gonna put her up on jacks, rig the right main gear door, maybe do some gear swings, some basic stuff that we can do while she's up on jacks. It'll also help us because we did have a fuel leak on engine number 2. We're kind of trying to track down the issue where it is. We have a few ideas. Some of our senior members definitely looked into it, as you guys saw when they were under the jet. So hopefully when it's up on jacks, it'll make it a little bit easier to work on that, and hopefully we can get that fixed up. So yeah, definitely a lot going on with the hangar today. Let's do it. All right, the aircraft's back in the hangar. We are getting these jack pads and these jacks set up on the aircraft. Just get them threaded, ready to go for whenever we do those gear swings and that right main gear door, getting that rigged for next weekend or whenever we're out here next. So we're just getting the jacks in and get that all set up, looking for some jack adapters, and then we'll be good to go. All right, everybody. Well, with that, we are gonna end this video off, this amazing day that we had out here in the hangar. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today instead of Jamie. Hopefully Jamie will be out next weekend. We've got the aircraft on the jacks now, and we are ready to go. I'm gonna head over to Vietnam Flight War Museum to do some stuff that I need to do for aviation. You guys have a great day. Comment below. Thank you so much. Bye.